Hi, Cancer. This is Jeffrey. This is Right Color. This is your reading for the month of June. Um, the sound sounded off, so I'm going to raise the volume. Now, Zoom has this thing. They say, your meeting is being recorded. It's kind of freaky. It's very electronic. Love that sound. Okay. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. This is the June reading for Cancer. I have a line of t-shirts that are really cute, astrology themed. Cancer is really nice. Crab is really cool crab. Stickers, and as a lot of you know, I am a textile artist. Please go visit my website. If you want to buy something, I would be very grateful. I have an Instagram site as well. That's Right Color. It's a pretty feed. And I don't, over oh, I had only posted 15 things today. Like, no. If I post once a day, it's like a lot. How many times have I posted twice a day? I don't know, 3 times the past year. Okay. Let's see what's going on for you. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is an interesting little reading. We start with a 5 of Pentacles, then we go to the Ace of Wands and the Strength. So, the Ace of Wands is a very, very powerful card. The Ace of Wands basically is an erect phallus. So it's that's what it is. It's very powerful. It's very primal. It's new creativity, new passion, and ready to boom, penetrate. Okay, which is a good thing because we got to get out of here. It's June, and if it's your birthday this month, happy birthday, by the way. How do we get into the light? So you have an idea or an impetus to get into the light, to get out of a bad situation. Now, this could be a bad situation financially. Maybe this is mismanagement of finances. Maybe this is not having a job. If you need to leave someone or something behind, then you need to leave someone or something behind. I just had to say that. 5 is change. So we want to change this. After the 5 comes the 6, which is the card of giving and receiving. It's the card of charity, right? So we want to get there at the very least. Because the 7, 8, 9, 10 are really lovely in terms of the Pentacles. And keep in mind that at the end of the day, they have a choice here. They could choose to stay out in the cold, or they could choose to go. You see, there's an anchor here. The anchor is hope. So sometimes it's an internal thing, right? Yes, it's an external thing, but it's also an internal thing. You have the impetus, and you have the idea, and you have the power to do it. Now, look at this. There's a lovely card. This is a card of Leo. This is a really profound card. This is a union, right? This is a union of body and mind. That's what this is. And this is about really understanding both. So this is the beast side, right? But his tail's between his legs. He's being tamed. So sometimes, we have to tame our anger. Sometimes we have to tame our fierceness, right? In order to get what we need to get, in order to move forward, in order to be aligned with spirit. I feel like This is the divine feminine aspect, right? And it's her love and acceptance and understanding that convinces him to put his tail between his legs and open his mouth willingly for her so that he could be guided, right? Being guided by something bigger. And kind of that's what the union of spirit and mind is, right? Of mind and body is. It's really about understanding that we're in the spiritual realm, but we're also in the physical realm. And, getting those aligned so that you could move forward and move forward in a fuller, more complete, more balanced way. And sometimes, look, if this is where you're at, like in terms of like, not having enough money, being unemployed, blah, 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 you have the impetus coming through. You have the impetus, new idea, creativity, passion, excitement coming through. And you have the strength and the courage, this is also about courage. So I know, and sometimes, look, for me, sometimes I have to be up against the wall in order to do something. Sometimes that's part of the story. Okay. You're going to get a new understanding about money. A new understanding about money. You're going to be able to budget. So, like I said in the very beginning, maybe this is about misbudgeting. I think you're going to get that lesson. Like, oh, okay. I used to have a t-shirt business for many years, and with the economy and all that, it started to go south. And I saw the writing on the wall, but I didn't want to see the writing on the wall, and I kept on spending the same amount of money as if I was making money, and then all of a sudden I had no money. Because there were certain things once I started making money, it was like, oh, well, this is part of my expenses now. This is part of my expenses now. And I realized I was spending like $800 or more on food a month. And it was like, oh, we could really bring this down and use the money more wisely, because it was eating out. It wasn't, it was eating out for me. It was more than that. It was more than that, because I was at one time I was so busy. It was like, that was really all I had the time for. And it was fine while the money was coming in, but when the money wasn't coming in, it didn't really make any sense. I had to figure it out again. And I did. I'm still here. I feel like you already know what to do. You already know what to do. You know the actions that you have to take. You know the actions that you have to take in order to be more stable. You definitely know the actions you need to take. You definitely. And she leaves a past behind. Right. And I'm also getting this feeling, if there's someone or something, an attitude, or even like an individual that you have to leave behind, then you have to leave them behind in order for you to move forward. Okay? It ain't easy. I know it ain't easy. But sometimes this is what needs to happen. And also, I'm not a Cancer, but I'm a, what do you call it? I'm a Scorpio. I forgot what I am. I'm Jeffrey. I'm a Scorpio. So Scorpio and Cancer, the other thing that they have in common, aside from that they both sort of live in how they feel, is we both have that we don't really want to let go. So I really want to let go. I don't really want to let go. I don't really want to let go. Sometimes we have to let go in order, it's like, if you don't get that new shell, Mr. Hermit Crab, then some seagull is going to eat you. It's time to move into a bigger shell that's very well camouflaged and very glamorous, as shells go. You know what you have to do. I can feel it. So leave the past behind. You're going to be able to manage your money. You have the strength for it. You have the idea, you have the passion. You don't belong out in the cold. You don't belong there. You did it? Great. You could write a little article for a paper, what it's like to live without money and make money on it. What it's like to feel left out in the cold and now living in the light. Because that's what people want to hear. Blessings.